part, and the curriculum really does a great job of helping girls understand how to express their emotions. So what I've drawn up here is some outside feelings and some inside feelings. So outside feelings, when we're talking about outside feelings, we're talking about things that are very visible. And a lot of times when you will say, oh, how's your day? Oh, I'm just so angry. Or I'm just so sad. Like things that we express outwardly. Pretty common terminology. And so I said angry, mad, sad, frustrated, scared, happy, excited, annoyed, and worried. Because we do have positive outside feelings as well. Excited and happy are two of the most common. So the difference is inside feelings. To express something in the inside feelings circle is to make a vulnerable choice, because often it's easier to mask your anger by saying, oh, I'm angry, when really what's actually deep down might be that you're jealous. And that feels scary to say, oh, I'm jealous of this classmate who got an award that I feel like I should have gotten for, so I'm going to say I'm angry. But actually my inside feeling is jealousy. Other inside feelings I put in here were betrayed, guilt, anxious, lonely, embarrassed, and then positive ones, content, love, grateful, hopeful. And what's really great about the curriculum is it helps girls express their vocabulary. So you go beyond mad, sad, and happy, and you can really dig deeper into what's going on. So if your daughter is describing a situation where she was friends with these two girls and now they kind of go off and on their own, and she says, I'm just so mad at them, and be like, yeah, and I wonder if you also might be feeling lonely. Does that sound right? And it gives her that opportunity to acknowledge that it's okay to feel something deeper. Another thing that I think is really powerful is that it helps us look at uncomfortable emotions. And so comfortable emotions are positive ones. Like I'm comfortable saying I'm happy, I'm comfortable saying I'm proud. But what are some uncomfortable emotions, and what do we do with these uncomfortable emotions? And one of the things that I actually loved about the movie Inside Out, I love many things about it, but one of the things I love about it is that children watching it can see that Joy tries so hard to have every one of Riley's memories be happy. Like all of your memories, like they have to be happy. But what we learn from sadness is that, yeah, one of her memories from losing at her hockey tournament was sad, but then what came out of it was a time when she and her parents bonded together. So it's that connection. And so speaking of connection, I'll move to my next slide. And I want to talk about empathy. So I'm going to turn around my chart. There is a lesson in the curriculum, which is one of my favorites, and it's about empathy and teaching what empathy is. And so, let me get out my little examples over here. It has a variety of different examples, and girls show empathy 3 ways. See their star, and so you just walked through the star power visualization. So you just know how to activate your star power. And what happens sometimes when we have a cloud cover, put yourself in their shoes and show them you care. And because it's Girls on the Run, we can't just say these things. We have to put movements to it. So 1 is see their star, 2 is put yourself in their shoes, and 3 is show them you care. Okay? So for example, here's a scenario. A student at your school drops his or her lunch in the middle of the cafeteria. A coach might say 2, and everyone would stop from running and do put yourself in their shoes. And the coach would say that person feels? What's the feeling? And so again, it's coming back to those acknowledgments of feelings. Well, if you dropped your tray in front of everyone in the lunch cafeteria, someone might say, oh, I'd be embarrassed. And coach would be like, yeah, can you think of a time when you felt embarrassed? So it's perspective taking. It's putting, oh, I remember a time I was embarrassed, connecting with how that other person is feeling right now. And then a different scenario. So it might be, oh, this was one I had to laugh at. You have a substitute teacher today, and she's having a hard time controlling the class. And so the girls are running around, and the coach yells, 1, see their star. And the coach asks, so does that substitute teacher have star power or cloud cover? And the girls would say, oh, she has cloud cover. And then the coach might say, well, 3, show them you care. What could you do if you notice that she has cloud cover? And if this is a substitute teacher, one of the girls might say, well, I'd help her out. She probably doesn't know where stuff is. That's a great way to connect. And what I love about this lesson in particular is it talks about empathy as connection. And you'll see if you Google Brene Brown, empathy versus sympathy, you will see that she has this great clip that really does talk about how empathy fuels connection. And so I think that it's just such an important piece for our girls to learn. And it's right here in the curriculum.